Hello mga ka-RAMPAge! Welcome back to my channel. And this is Joie once again. Well, in this video, I will bring you across the globe, all in a day, passport and visa free. But before I proceed, shout out to Gao Gao DIY Vlog. And to those who have not subscribed to my channel yet, please like the video, click on the subscribe button, and hit on the notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga video uploads ko. Please don't forget as well to share the video and feel free to leave your comments below. So, let's go and visit the Torres Farm and Resort and feel the vibe of traveling around the world. Tara! Let's rampage! Let's go around the world without the need of passport or visa. Many of us dreamt of traveling not only in the Philippines, but across the globe. Who doesn't want to have the leisure of exploring different places and get unforgettable experience from each country you visit in? Yes, we want that. Yet, our pockets won't agree to it most of the time. But now, we can go on a trip around the world in just a day with a visit to a farm and resort in Cavite. Feel the wonders of traveling with friends or family and visit iconic landmarks. If traveling around the world is one of your wildest dreams but your time and pocket won't allow you for now, visiting Torres Farm and Resort would pretty much give you good vibes as it has replicas of the world's famous landmarks. Spanning across 14 hectares of farmland is this hidden gem of Barangay Sabang in Naic, Cavite. This private holiday destination opened in 2016, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Eric and Ana Baylosis. It is used to be a big bear place, and now it looks like a piece of heaven that the owners want to share with every guest that visits the place. Indeed, Torres Farm and Resort will bring you to smile as you get in and out of the place. It's a portion of Naic that can take you around the world such as France, Japan, New York, Greece, Egypt, and Singapore to name a few when you are in the resort. The resort's concept is that you can travel around the world since around the resort are different famous world landmarks. You can actually make it quite believable if you are really good at taking photos. Since opening its door to the public, the resort receives good feedback and continues to attract visitors. Its biggest draw is its unique concept, which allows visitors to experience a tour around the world feels. The resort will transport guests to the world's most popular cities through its Instagrammable spots filled with iconic landmarks of different countries. It's an open-air exhibit as the display of structures can be viewed in the open. Each exhibit or structure has a label with details or information about the structure that visitors can read so that they would know more about the specific popular landmark. Thus, it is educational and informative for the resort visitors. Apart from the usual amenities, Torres Farm and Resort has an all-around-the-world theme, and let me take you to some of it. Upon entering the resort, you will be greeted with Eiffel Tower, the eternal symbol of France. It sits on a bare ground and has no nearest neighboring landmarks. This is one of the most crowded areas and the most breezy, so try to experiment an angle to capture the tower. Let's go to the Netherlands and see the structure that converts wind power into rotational energy by means of vanes called sails or blades. Windmills were used throughout the high medieval and early modern periods. This iconic landmark of Walt Disney is built in the middle of the lake and looks like the centerpiece of Torres Farm. It has a direct view of all spots inside the resort. Designed in a pagoda-like setting, the castle can be reached through a bridge. Have you ever wondered how it would feel bashing under the warm sunshine atop a luxury resort in Santorini? Well, you can experience that at Torres Farm and Resort through this awesome landmark. The cobalt blue and white structures of the seaside villages of Greece's most popular island, Santorini, has been recreated in the resort. Set on an elevated ground covering an entire block, the building has a Mediterranean lobby, a Greek architecture ground and sculpture, and a roof deck where visitors are allowed to climb for a snop. Who does not want to visit this legendary ancient landmark of Egypt and get lost in its civilization? However, setting a foot in Gaza to view the clusters of mythical pyramids sounds like an impossible task. Torres Farm, however, let you experience it first through its lone pyramid structure in the resort. The Great Sphinx of Giza is a limestone statue of a reclining sphinx, a mythical creature with the head of a human and the body of a lion. It is the oldest known monumental sculpture in Egypt and one of the most recognizable statues in the world. If going to India is not at your travel bucket list at the moment, but dream to see Taj Mahal, now you can fancy the experience at the farm. This beautiful landmark located in Agra, India is a work of love and built due to a lost love. This structure has become a symbol of endless love which drew tourists across decades to India. A Korean garden is natural, simple, and unforced. The garden involves both the people and the buildings within it, in an unforced and at times irregular asymmetry, where the total landscape flows in a natural and progressive way without being forced or ritualized. Set on a footwalk near the pavilion of the resort, this popular symbol of Singapore is another exciting spot to take travel mementos. It allows guests to experience the Singapore travel feel with this water-spewing structure. The awesome symbol of the United States has also a replica in the resort. It does looks like a New York City theme due to the clusters of building designs at the back. Central Park is an urban park in Manhattan, New York City, located between the Upper West Side and the Upper East Side. It is the most visited urban park in the US and one of the most filmed locations in the world. Located at the public swimming pool building facing Disneyland, this iconic symbol of Pisa in the Italian region of Tuscany is one of the most famous landmarks in the world. The replica in the resort is not really huge, but good enough to snap a souvenir shot. Just be creative with your angles since it is surrounded with trees, and good lighting for clear photos might be difficult to achieve. Moai are monolithic statues, their minimalist style related to forms found throughout Polynesia. Moai are carved in relative flat plains, the faces bearing proud but enigmatic expressions. Regarded as a British cultural icon and recreated in the resort, the Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument on Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England. Stonehenge could have been a burial ground from its earliest beginning. The original structure consists of an outer ring of vertical sarsen standing stones, each around 13 feet high, 7 feet wide, and weighing around 25 tons, topped by connecting horizontal lintel stones. No matter how many places you visit around the world, there is still no other place like home. The resort pays homage to the Philippines through its Little Mayon volcano. Traveling without money is almost impossible, but thanks to this kind of resort, we can at least get a piece of popular attractions around the world. You can hardly imagine that such place exists in Naic, Cavite because the place isn't known for high-class resort and accommodations. Torres Farm and Resort really sets the standards high. The place is really vast and it has a lot of open spaces. It has a natural feel and you can truly appreciate the beauty of it. Torres Farm and Resort is a must-visit spot in Cavite. Have fun shooting and pretending you were in the real country. All you have to do is find the perfect angle to capture awesome photos. Torres Farm and Resort in Cavite is becoming a go-to travel destination as its landmarks aim to make visitors travel the world in a day, visa-free.